Good evening, I'm Paula AKANA.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Laura Yamada. Tonight, a KITV4 News investigation finds out where Hawaii welfare recipients spend their money.
They're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars each month on the mainland, even though they're Hawaii residents, and it's allowed by law. KITV4's Keoki Kerr is here with the exclusive details. Keoki?
And Paula, you may remember a story from 2 months ago about welfare clients in California who spent big money at vacation locations like here in Hawaii and also Las Vegas. So we wanted to know where Hawaii's welfare clients are spending their money. For a family of 4 people to qualify for cash welfare assistance in Hawaii, they'd have to make less than $25,000 a year. They get EBT cards like these that they can use at ATM machines, where the average family of 4 in Hawaii gets around $700 a month for basic expenses like clothes and rent. Some of them also qualify for what used to be called food stamps, which gives them more money for groceries. Cigarettes and alcohol are not allowed. The average food stamp family in Hawaii takes home another nearly $400 a month for food. Pankaj Banot is the administrator for welfare benefits in Hawaii.
We cannot restrict people from using it within our 50 states and the territories where it's operated.
Grocery shoppers here were surprised welfare recipients can travel and use their benefits on the road.
But I didn't know that you could do that out of a state. If you can spend it anywhere, that's the rule, you know.
The State Human Services Department provided KITV4 News with a breakdown of 2 months' worth of welfare spending from August and September. It shows more than 99% of cash assistance is spent in Hawaii, but more than $80,000, just a little more than 0.5%, was spent out of state over those 2 months.
It's a very minuscule amount. It's people are traveling for different reasons, visiting their kids or their elderly parents.
The largest out-of-state welfare cash withdrawals were in California, where 92 transactions added up to more than $23,000. Taxpayers in Hawaii wonder,
what are they doing out of state, and how could they afford to get out of state if they're having trouble meeting their basic needs with food and things like that? Is there a reason why they're traveling to California? You know, hopefully not for vacations or anything elaborate like that.
During those 2 months, just 30 cash transactions happened in Nevada for nearly $7,000.
Those who are akama enough to travel and create vacations, I don't think they'll waste their money on gambling.
Cash transactions in Washington state were worth more than $6,000. Out-of-state food stamp expenses were much higher, more than $800,000 in August and September, but still only 1.3% of the food assistance money spent, most of it, is used in Hawaii. 370 of those food transactions happened at California stores, worth more than $60,000. Money spent at grocers like Food for Less, Vaughn's, Safeway, and 27 trips to high-end grocer Whole Food. That amazed Lori Abe of AINA Koa as she left Times Supermarket in Kahala this afternoon because she says Whole Food is too pricey for her and she's not on welfare.
I'm doing something wrong.
Why do you say that?
I don't think I could afford to do that.
Records show Hawaii welfare recipients spent more than $21,000 on 138 trips to grocery stores in Nevada and nearly $23,000 on food in Washington state during those 2 months. And there's this surprising finding. Hawaii families on welfare spent more than $36,000 in Tennessee on 155 trips to grocers there.
I think our clients, in vast majority of cases, are very prudent and they're not abusing it, or not, because we don't have any evidence of that.
Well, you're probably wondering why so many Hawaii folks who are poor would travel to Tennessee and spend money on groceries there. We did as well. We couldn't find out a reason. The people at the state welfare office didn't have an explanation for us either. And you have to keep in mind that buying a round-trip airline ticket even to Los Angeles will cost you anywhere from $400 to $1,000 these days. So welfare recipients would have to come up with some serious airfare funds to even travel to those places in order to spend the cash or buy groceries with public assistance. Paula, back to you.
All right, thanks, Keoki. Tennessee. Wow.